The Euphrates has been the cradle of civilization in West Asia. The river has been the lifeline for millions in Iraq and Syria.
A secret lies concealed beneath the Euphrates River. Why was the cave closed? They found what? What does this astounding revelation mean for history and humanity? Explore the underground tunnel under the Euphrates River, where the past and present collide in an inconceivable tale. As the Euphrates started to dry up, archaeologists found a number of items that are both incredibly interesting and very unique. For example, a city that is 3,400 years old, riches, an ancient stronghold, and terrifying caves. However, this is merely conjecture for those who have entertained the idea that these caves once served as prisons. Although this is, once again, purely theoretical, religious leaders have pointed to specific passages from the Book of Revelation as evidence that the end of the world is drawing near. When word spread that a subterranean cave beneath the mighty Euphrates River had been uncovered after being concealed in secrecy for countless millennia, it caused a wave of astonishment across the scientific community as well as the rest of the globe. Everyone was astounded by this astonishing discovery since it defied assumptions and cast new light on the ancient mysteries buried within the depths of Earth. The discovery of the cave created intense excitement among people who speculated about the mysteries that it might conceal. Archaeologists, historians, and geologists raced to the site, hoping to decipher the cryptic stories engraved into the cave's walls and explore the cave's undiscovered recesses. They were also interested in discovering the origins of the cave. They were searching with bated breath in the hopes of finding relics and artifacts that would reveal significant insights into the history of humanity's ancestors. The sudden discovery of a cave beneath the Euphrates River, which had been dormant for centuries, has opened the door to a bygone past and taken us back to a period of history in which the world was very different. As the specialists go on in this unprecedented trip, the suspense of unraveling the secret tapestry of history intensifies. This discovery has the potential to rewrite the annals of civilization and provide glimpses into our shared ancestry. The cave was a mute witness to the passage of time, and beneath its age-old walls was a treasure trove of information waiting to be discovered. Artifacts, structures, and geological formations have been preserved deep inside its depths, and they act as if they are whispers from the past that are waiting to be decoded. This holy place was more than simply a place of refuge for the ancient people who lived in Zaikiku. It was also a blank canvas on which they inscribed the tales of their ancestors. Cave explorers and archaeologists were astounded by the vast amount of information that was hidden within the structure. An ancient civilization's inventiveness and skilled craftsmanship were revealed through the discovery of shards of pottery, tools, and complex engravings. The ruins of the mysterious people's homes shed light on their day-to-day activities and the social networks that supported them. The formation of stalactites and stalagmites over the course of millennia provided clues about the geological history of the area. With each new discovery, another piece of the puzzle regarding Zakiku's ancient inhabitants was added to our overall understanding of them. The researchers meticulously documented, studied, and pieced together the shards, which allowed them to create a clear image of an earlier era. Everyone who visited the cave was extended an invitation to go on a trip through time, since the sacred rooms contained the means by which the secrets of these ancient lives could be uncovered. The cave's near proximity to the magnificent Euphrates River is suggestive of a profound connection, one that is highly resonant with the lives of people who live in the area. This secret sanctuary appears to have a major connection with the waterway that travels through the land, since it's nestled within the embrace of the river's soothing flow. The Euphrates River is of critical significance to the area, particularly since it provides a significant supply of water that may be used for agricultural irrigation. Its plentiful waters have been nourishing the surrounding fields for ages, which has made it possible for crops to grow and has kept people's livelihoods going strong. People who live in areas that are dependent on the river's flow have been able to thrive economically and maintain their way of life because of the river's abundant resources. The close proximity of the cave leads one to believe that it may have been utilized by the inhabitants as a meeting spot or a location for introspection of some point in their history. Perhaps it's offered protection from the blazing heat of the sun or served as a haven during times of flooding. Its connection to the Euphrates River is a tribute to the intertwined nature of human existence with the life-giving rivers that have created civilizations throughout history, and this relationship stands as a testament to the intertwined nature of these two bodies of water. The mysterious air that pervaded the cave, which was hidden deep within the rough terrain, gave the impression that it held a long and illustrious past. Those who had the courage to explore its depths were met with a plethora of challenges, including its rooms that were dimly illuminated and walls that were covered with stalactites. The use of the cave has been the subject of speculation among historians and archaeologists who have hypothesized that it may have been used as a sacred space or as a location for religious rituals. The sacredness of the cave seemed to exude from the very air that filled it, as if the air itself had some sort of connection to a higher power. Within its bounds, there was no access to natural light, which contributed to the increased feeling of reverence and mystique. Scholars envisioned a meeting place where traditional rites might be carried out and spiritual events could take place. In their quest for knowledge, the archaeologists ventured inside the cave with extreme caution and worked very methodically to unearth pieces of the past. Their certainty increased with each new piece of evidence that they uncovered. The layers of soil and sediment gave way to the emergence of religious artifacts that were both meticulously constructed and endowed with significant symbolic value. These relics spoke eloquently about the values and rituals of the people who had once found refuge within these vast walls. They revealed their beliefs and traditions. Inscriptions carved into the stone were found deep within the cave's recesses, and they gave the impression that they were ancient prayers, invocations, or possibly the names of deities that were venerated. The cave's cavernous chambers and winding passageways raised the possibility of the presence of ceremonial buildings within its confines, which would have been used for the careful execution of rites. As the researchers pieced together the various shards of evidence, a more distinct picture of the cave's function began to take shape. It became clear that this secluded cave had served as a religious sanctuary in the past, that is, a location where one might grow their religion and show reverence for the divine. The cave, with its religious items, inscriptions, and ceremonial structures, stood as a witness to the human yearning for spiritual connection and the tremendous value of holy sites throughout history. This is especially true when considering the cave's location. When it comes to solving the secrets of an ancient civilization's language, script, and means of communication, deciphering the inscriptions and writings that were discovered in the cave is of the utmost importance. These ancient words, which were engraved onto walls, tablets, or scrolls, serve as significant clues that shed light on the history, culture, and beliefs of a bygone era. When archaeologists came upon such inscriptions, it's their job to carefully examine and decipher the symbols, letters, and patterns that they discover. In this step, the writings are compared with known languages or scripts, contextual clues are investigated, and a variety of linguistic and historical approaches are utilized. By carefully deciphering the ancient inscriptions, researchers are able to gradually piece together the means hidden behind the text and the reconstruction of the linguistic systems used by the civilization in question. Our comprehension of the ancient world may undergo a sea change once these inscriptions are deciphered and the information they contain is revealed. It paves the way for a better understanding of the day-to-day activities, religious practices, social structures, and intellectual accomplishments of bygone civilizations. In addition, deciphered texts can provide significant insights into the events that transpired in the past, enabling us to construct narratives that have been lost to the passage of time. Caves often include inscriptions and writings that might be difficult to decipher, but doing so is a fascinating task. It involves the collaboration of several specialists such as archaeologists, linguists, historians, and other specialists who have devoted their knowledge to deciphering the cryptic signals that were left behind by our ancestors a long time ago. As a result of their combined efforts, we have the opportunity to continue uncovering the mysteries of our history and to develop a more profound understanding of the intricately woven fabric that is human history. The caverns of Zykiku have a wealth of artistic representations that offer a fascinating look into the cultural practices, historical events, and historical figures of the ancient civilization that formerly inhabited the area. These caverns, which are buried deep within the rough terrain and hide a treasure trove of paintings and engravings that have weathered the test of time, are a treasure in themselves. The paintings found in the caves at Zykiku provide a realistic depiction of the daily lives of the ancient community they belong to. The importance of hunting, community cohesion, and spiritual activities in the lives of these Zykiku people is revealed in paintings of hunters pursuing wild beasts, scenes of communal meetings, and depictions of rites and ceremonies. These artists' expertise in their profession is on full display, as is their profound respect for the natural world, which is reflected in the vivid colors and intricate details that they use in their work. In addition to their depiction of day-to-day life, the artworks found in the caves provide insight to the historical events that played a role in shaping Zakiku. On the walls of the cave are painted in vivid detail conflicts between warring clans, victories achieved in combat, as well as the ascent and fall of prominent leaders. These creative renderings of Zakiku's history serve as visual chronicles of the city's past and provide vital insights into the social and political dynamics of the historical period they depict. By examining the artwork found in these caves, academics and archaeologists of the contemporary day are able to fill in the missing pieces of the puzzle that is Zakiku's history and culture. Experts are able to decipher the stories hidden within these ancient creations by carefully examining their artistic methods, symbolism, and motifs that were used. And this provides a glimpse into a bygone era and enables us to have better understanding of the customs and events that shaped the lives of these Zakiku people. Archaeologists and geophysicists are both paying close attention to the ongoing study being conducted at a cave location that is truly unique. This fascinating endeavor entails conducting an exhaustive investigation with the objectives of creating a map of the cave's complex layout, examining its one-of-a-kind geological features, and determining whether or not it is connected to other archaeological sites in the surrounding area. The researchers have taken a multi-pronged approach in order to accomplish these objectives in their work. In order to investigate the subsurface structures and locate secret chambers within the cave, geophysical studies have been carried out. These investigations make use of cutting-edge technology like ground-penetrating radar and electrical resistivity tomography, amongst others. The scientists expect that by evaluating the data that was acquired from these scans, they would be able to produce a precise map that demonstrates the cave's true dimensions and shows any sections that have not yet been discovered. In addition, numerous methods of dating are being applied in order to ascertain the age of the cave and the various formations that it contains. Researchers are able to estimate the ages of organic materials discovered within the cave by using a technique known as carbon dating. Examples of organic elements include bones and plant fragments. The historical context and chronological order of human activity within the cave can now be better understood due to the insights provided by this material, which are essential. The importance of this ongoing investigation extends further than the cave itself, as its title suggests. Researchers have high hopes that they'll be able to acquire a more in-depth understanding of the ancient civilizations that may have inhabited these regions, as if they are successful in establishing potential connections to surrounding archaeological sites. These findings have the potential to change our understanding of the cultural and historical narratives of the region, giving light to the lives and activities of individuals who once walked the hallowed halls of the cave. The findings of this study have the potential to shape and reshape our understanding of the cultural and historical narratives of the region. Due to the fact that its significance appears to match a centuries-old prophecy in Islamic tradition, the uncovering of a previously unknown cave has prompted a significant amount of curiosity and speculation among academics, historians, and believers. The fulfillment of this prophecy would include the great Euphrates River running dry, at which point a whole mountain would be built out of gold. The prophecy has for a long time piqued the interest of those who hold it dear, and the discovery of the cave has rekindled talks over the possibility that it is true. The consequences of such a revelation are quite far-reaching and go well beyond the realm of simple curiosity. As governments compete for a share of the newly discovered wealth, there is a good chance that geopolitical tensions would rise. As each nation works to protect its own interests and assert its authority over the Golden Mountain, there's a potential for conflict to break out. There's a possibility that the power dynamic may shift, coalitions could be formed or destroyed, and established diplomatic connections could be put to the test. The revelation is also a danger to the well-established systems and economy that are now in place. The rapid reintroduction of enormous quantities of gold could destabilize global financial markets, which would result in swings and uncertainty. Additionally, if the search for the mountain of gold becomes a driving force in the politics and economy of the region, there is a possibility that there will be significant shifts in the regional dynamics that take place in the area that is centered around the Euphrates River. The world waits with bated breath as scholars and authorities dive deeper into the cave's mysteries, wondering about the implications of this astounding discovery and watching with bated breath as they do so. One thing, however, is certain. The revelation has put in motion a chain of events that will definitely have an indelible impact on history. While it is still unknown what the true nature of the cave is and how it is related to prophecy, it's clear that the revelation has set in motion a chain of events. And that brings us to the end of today's video. We truly thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and share with your family and friends. And please subscribe to our channel for more great videos like it.